Hello, this is Usmi Kube. You're watching Sculpt Beauty TV, and today's makeup tutorial, guys, looks a little bit like this. Now, it's got a Caribbean stroke, a Brazilian type theme. Okay, now you're probably not going to guess whose video this is, because this is the first tutorial on this look out there. Okay, this is actually Alicia Keys featuring Beyonce in her new song Put It in a Love Song. Now this is Beyonce's look from the video. Okay, now she has two styling concepts which is very similar, and she's got this kind of theme going on. All right, now I'm going to show you how to do this, and I've got a quick picture here so I could just show you what we're trying to create. Here we go. There's beautiful Beyonce showing her lovely eye makeup, looking down, which is perfect view of what we're going to do. Okay, so she's got two looks. From what I know, she's got two looks from this video which are very similar, and I'm going to show you how this is done. Okay, so if you like this look, please watch out. Okay, so to start off with this look, what I have done is apply the rest of my makeup already, just so I could really go into detail with the eye makeup. Okay, now it looks quite complicated, but it isn't. Don't get scared away with the amount of colours on the eyes. I'm going to show you a really simple way of doing this. Okay, so I've got my base, I've got my primer on my eye. Okay, make sure that you apply some loose powder underneath to catch any fallout if you're not that confident with the colour, or apply your base afterwards. It's totally up to you. I am going to be using the Sculpt Beauty Artist palette, and it's a fabulous palette because it has 180 colours of high pigments, matte shimmer, high shimmer, multicolor you're going to find in here. Right, I'm going to quickly show you this, and I'm going to go through the colors that I am going to use. Okay, now this has 6 pads of color. You have 2 on either side, and then you have 2 in the middle. The bottom bit lifts up as well. Okay, so the colors that I'm going to start off with is this matte yellow. It's a really vibrant matte yellow, and it's important that you do use a vibrant one, because then it really pops out. Now there are a few different yellows in here. As you can see, you've got the whole variety there, you've got some of the lighter ones there, and then you have some more down there, and you have some more underneath this pad as well. Okay, so really different shades of yellow with different undertones, but I'm going to be using this one, which is matte, but it's great. And then the reason I'm using matte is because it really stands out. Shimmer sometimes waters the color down. All right, so I'm going to start off with that color. I am then going to go into my blue, sorry, not my blues, my lilac. Okay, now in this look, the lilac is really light, and it's really blended in. Okay, so I'm going to be using this lilac right here, and it is a shimmer. Okay, and I'm going to use a blue on top of that, and the blue that I'm going to be using is this blue, and then I'm going to maybe go into this blue a little bit as well. And just to finish the top eye, I'm going to go into this turquoise here, which is matte, and obviously the blues are shimmer. Okay, underneath I'm going to be using this shimmer green. Now the reason I'm using shimmer is because I'm using a little bit underneath, and it really has a really nice soft touch right on the inner corner, under your lash. Okay, now before we start going into that, one more thing, the highlighter I'm going to be using is this color right down here, and that's going to be my highlighter. So before we start, I'm going to create this outline, so I know where exactly I'm applying the colour. Now I'm going to go straight in for the kill and use the Sculpt Beauty Jyline. It is our fabulous eyeliner, waterproof and smudge proof, and that's what I'm going to use. Now the reason I'm using this is because it gives a really sharp, intense line, and that's what you need in this to create this look. Okay, now if you're not that confident, you can actually use maybe a pencil or a kohl pencil or something like that, even like a brown pencil or another color, even a white one if you want to. Okay, but I'm going to be brave and go straight in with the eyeliner. Okay, so this line you're going to go back on top of once the look is, you know, the eyeshadow's been applied, just to make it a bit more intense. Now this needs to be symmetrical. What we're actually going to do is we're going to start the eyeliner down here. We're going to take the colour, the shape round, so like just following your eyebrow shape, but a lot smoother, so very curved. And we're going to stop at the end here. Now if you want to know which way, you know, where you should stop, a good way is getting your brush and just putting it in a diagonal line, and it's got to be like totally diagonal from your lower lash line, and that is kind of the shape that we want to create. Okay, so let's start applying this. And make sure that it is symmetrical to the other one, well as symmetrical as you can make it. I've stopped there, and what I'm going to do is join these lines together. Okay, if you made a few mistakes, it doesn't matter, because we're going to go over this in colour anyway. Okay, but like I said, if you're not confident, use a pencil. Okay, so that's my very rough outline, and as you can see, even though I've taken care, it's not perfect. You know, there's colour seeping through, well, you know, there's a bit of eyeline coming down and stuff. That's fine. Okay, so after that we're going to start applying the colour. Okay, now I'm going to go into my matte yellow first, my very bright matte yellow. Got a medium application brush. Make sure you tap off the excess, and what you're going to do, tilt your head back, and we're just going to press this colour in. Now I've just applied my brush in once, and you could see how vibrant this colour is. Okay, there you go. Just apply a little bit more. Apply the colour there. What I'm going to quickly do is apply my highlighter. Now it's good to apply your highlighter before you start going into the darker colours, because then if you do have any fallout and it falls on your eyeshadow, you still could, you know, sweep it off before you start going into your other colour. If you have your bright colours and your highlighter falls, which it shouldn't really, but you know, it's kind of going to create a mess. So I'm just going to quickly go into my highlighter, tap off the excess. You can actually do this before you apply any colour at all, in fact. Okay, but do it after you've applied the outline. Okay, it doesn't matter if your outline fades a little. Just bring this all the way to the front and blend it in with your yellow. Okay, there you go. Okay, so once you've done that, make sure that your yellow still pops out. And what I'm doing is I'm just patting the colour in, okay, and really carefully following the guide, okay, and that's it, you know. So we've done that. Now what we're going to do is start applying the other colours. I'm just going to find my appropriate brush, which, oh, here it is, silly me. Okay, now we're going to go into the lilac. Okay, now if you remember it, it's that shimmery lilac. Make sure you're always tapping off the excess. Tilt your head back, and we're going to apply this straight in there. I did take the yellow a bit too deep, you know, you don't have to, and you know what, you could use any colours you want. Now to blend this together, what I'm doing is I'm just tapping the colour in. So you're pressing the colour in and very, very lightly you're going over the yellow, okay? You don't want to use this motion, and if you do, do it really, really lightly. Okay, so I've got my purple there. Now this is going to seep right through, and you can make this a little bit more intense. I'm using the same brush. I'm just going to take off the excess, and we're going to go into our blue. Okay, so again, tap off the excess, and I'm going to just start applying this. As you can see, I am applying quite gradually, and I'm packing the colour in. Okay, but what you want to do is, the reason why you're applying it gradually is because you still want all the colours to come through. Okay, okay, so that is my first blue, and now I'm going to go into my darker blue. Fix this again. And there you go. Right, take off the excess again, go back into my purple, and just apply more of that on top. There you go. And you could keep going into your colour until you think it's perfect. Okay, now the last colour I'm going to use is the turquoise, and this is the matte turquoise on the end. You could use the same brush if you want, or a cleaner brush, just to make sure that the colour is vibrant enough. I'm not going to tell you which brush to use in this look, because it's just an application brush, and you use what you feel comfortable with. Okay. So very, very carefully, still trying to stick to my line, not to create a mess, and I'm going to apply this turquoise right at the end. I feel as if I've lost a bit of blue, so I'm going to go back into the blue. Now, with this palette that I'm using, there are such fantastic colours in this palette. Okay, so you can really go to town with this. You don't have to choose the colours that I am wearing. You can actually go and do any colour you like. Beyonce actually wears two different styles. Well, from what I've seen, it's two different styles. She's got this one going on, and then she's got another one with the greens going into the blues, going, you know, into the purples as well, you know. Right, here's some of my fallout just down here. I'll tidy that up later. Okay, so that is our top done. Okay, it was that simple. Okay, that's how easy it is. I'm going to put some green along the bottom there, so we're going to go into our shimmer green, and we're just going to apply this right to the bottom over here. Yeah, very carefully, just to the inner corner, and I'm stopping halfway. So I'm applying the color at the front and just sweep the rest through. Okay, and that's it. That's all I should have done. You know, it was that simple. Okay, so now we're going to go over this shape with our Jyline, and we're going to apply some of this underneath as well. Okay, now this is how simple this look is. You know, it's a good summer look, and you know, you don't actually have to, like in this look, she doesn't actually apply eyeliner on top either, but if you want to add that little bit extra to it, then you can. I've just used eyelashes, like, you know, she has done in her video as well. Okay, also to apply this eyeliner, I'm not actually using a eyeliner brush. I am using a lip brush. Okay, the reason for that is because I want the line to be nice and thick. Okay, but it's totally up to you. Use what you feel comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to start at the end here. Make sure you take your time with this bit. Okay, join the ends up. Like so. Okay, now when you've done the end, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this in, blend it into just below my waterline, and then I'm going to get some of this and apply it in my waterline just to outline the eye shape, like so. There you go. Okay, so the last thing this look needs is some false eyelashes. Okay, now make sure you do wear false eyelashes on this look, because you know it does look really nice with lashes, as you can see, with and without. Okay, so I'm going to go and apply some 4510s by Sculpt Beauty Glamour eyelashes. I'm going to wear these, and then I'm going to be right back to show you the finished look. Right, so I have applied my eyelashes, and I have also applied mascara top and bottom. This completes my eye makeup for this look. I have applied some bronzer as blush, you know, really defining my cheekbones, and I've worn a nude lipstick, which I have, all these things I have listed in the description box below, so you can actually find out exactly what I'm using, and that's the end of this look. Okay, now I have a lot of people ask me about hair. All I've done is tied some hair up, created a really messy bun, and got some scarves and wrapped it around my head, basically like a Alice type band. All right, it's really simple, and I've kept it quite messy as well, because from the pictures that I have seen, you know, Beyonce's hair is a little bit messy. Okay, so that is my look for Beyonce in the music video by Alicia Keys featuring Beyonce. Put it in a love song. Okay, great styling going on in this video, so you need to check it out. Okay, everything that I have used in this video, like I have said, I have listed in the description box below, but you need to be watching this on YouTube. Okay, and there's direct links to where you could buy everything from. sculptbeauty.com/shop is where you'll find all the palettes, the brushes, the eyeliner, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you need to check that out. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's actually a like button down here. If you like the video, you can actually click like to let us know what you think and put your feedback below. Okay, and yes, I do read what you've got to say, so it's, you know, I do take everything into note, and I really appreciate your lovely comments that you do put down there. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, guys, you know, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to subscribe to the channel. There is a subscribe button down here, link that you need to click, and it takes you straight to the subscribe page. So we've made it really easy for you. Okay, one more thing I forgot to add in, sculptbeauty.com/shop is where you're going to find all the products, and we deliver worldwide, so it doesn't really matter where you are in the world, you can get the makeup straight to your door. Okay, so that's that. Last but not least, iPhone. If you do have an iPhone, Sculpt Beauty have their very own iPhone app. You can download this absolutely free. Okay, tutorials, video blogs, everything we do, this shop is straight to your phone, and it's great because, you know, you can watch the tutorials and apply your makeup at the same time. Okay, so it's great. All right, that's it from me today. I'll see you again very soon. See you later.